James Taylor, the soothing voice behind timeless classics like Fire and Rain, Carolina in My Mind, and You've Got a Friend, has long been known as one of the most heartfelt storytellers in music. His songs have carried generations through heartbreak, healing, and hope. But now, at 77, the once vibrant folk legend lives a life that is far quieter and lonelier than most fans realize. Behind the gentle smile and the peaceful melodies lies a story filled with health struggles, loss, and the pain of outliving many of those who shaped his world. Born in 1948 in Boston, Massachusetts, James Taylor grew up surrounded by creativity, but also turmoil. His early years were marked by family instability and emotional strain. His father, a physician, battled alcoholism, and young James often found solace in music. By his late teens, he was already writing songs that reflected a depth far beyond his years. But as his career began to take off in the late 1960s, fame brought its own set of challenges. In 1968, James released his self-titled debut album on the Beatles' Apple Records label, a rare honor for an American artist. But success came hand in hand with addiction. James became deeply entangled with drugs, particularly heroin, which would haunt him for much of his early life. Even as Sweet Baby James 1970 turned him into a star, with songs like Fire and Rain capturing the pain of addiction and loss, he was privately falling apart. Throughout the 1970s, James was part of the singer-songwriter movement that defined an era. He shared stages, and sometimes heartbreak, with legends like Carole King, Joni Mitchell, and Carly Simon. His marriage to Carly in 1972 seemed like a match made in musical heaven. Together, they created unforgettable songs and shared 2 children. But fame, touring, and James's ongoing struggles with substance abuse took a toll. Their marriage ended in 1983, leaving deep scars on both sides. Even after overcoming addiction multiple times, James's emotional battles never fully disappeared. He spent years in therapy trying to come to terms with depression and loss. "It's a lifelong process," he once said. "You don't just get over it. You learn to live with it." That honesty endeared him to fans, but behind closed doors, the toll of years on the road, broken relationships, and personal demons weighed heavily. As the decades passed, James Taylor continued to tour and record, his voice still warm but tinged with melancholy. He received countless awards, Grammys, inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Songwriters Hall of Fame, yet fame never shielded him from loneliness. He has admitted that even in his later years, he still feels the echo of isolation that first drew him to music. Now, at 77, James lives a quieter life in the countryside of Massachusetts, far from the chaos of the music industry. Those close to him say he spends much of his time reflecting, gardening, and playing music for himself rather than for fame. He has also faced health challenges, the result of decades of touring and emotional strain. Though he occasionally performs, his appearances have become fewer, and fans often notice the frailty in his once effortless performances.